So today is supposed to be the day, and it's supposed to be the day that the US government announces that cash is going to be recalled and that they are going to usher in digital currency, a United States central bank digital currency. It's been widely rumored among the investment crowd, gurus, what have you, that this is the day that some sort of announcement will be made. But my question is this the way that they really want to do it? Or they're really just going to come out with some sort of surprise announcement? Is it going to happen rapidly? I have to think that there would be some pushback, and I would think that there should be a period of time where people could respond to this, because I'm sure that there are some things that need to be done, especially in the world of retail. I mean, think of the cash register. We don't really necessarily have cash registers anymore, although we do. But you know what I mean. Many people are not using cash. They're using debit cards, credit cards, but there still is the opportunity to pay for things in cash. Now, is there a way that those could be easily changed over to where they no longer accept currency anymore? Probably. In fact, I was shopping at a major retailer yesterday, I believe, and saw that on the little screen there, I was at a self-checkout, there was a QR code or UPC code or something of that nature. I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, but this could be a signal that something like this is going to happen, because in a lot of places, that's how transactions are made. In many places in China, I would say maybe the majority of places in China, people are using their phones to pay for goods using QR codes. And that's done in a lot of places, which is why China is ahead of us, partially because they have I believe it's WhatsApp, is kind of what Elon Musk is trying to put together with X now, is a kind of Swiss Army knife of an application on your phone that does everything. In fact, in China, this comes from the AI Superpowers book. The author mentioned that in China, most transactions are done through, cash basis or digital cash basis. And people don't really, I don't think, utilize like credit cards and things like that. So there's not a lot of personal debt necessarily. But within the WhatsApp, they did come up with a platform where people could take out a small loan, maybe $300, and basically, in order to qualify for the loan, it would scan everything on your phone, and that would determine whether or not you got the loan or not. So it's scanning everything, and we know, I know I've read reports that some of the apps that people are using here in the United States on their phones are monitored in China, that they have access, these apps have access to everything on your phone. So you need to be wary of, and this is a whole different topic, but you need to be wary of some of these, especially these shopping apps, or really any kind of app that you're putting on your phone, where it's coming from. It's kind of why the pushback has been out there for TikTok and things like that, because Some of these apps may have access to all the information on your phone, and it's to you, it's personal information. It could be, depending upon who you are and what you do, it could be sensitive information that somebody might be very interested in. Of course, you don't want to have somebody have access to your photos, your financial data, anything. But these apps can do that. So whether it's going to happen, whether it's going to be just a shock announcement, when I think of these announcements, I think of Nixon sitting down and saying that we were going off the gold standard. That was kind of a shock, but it happened. But I don't know. I don't know if there's enough pushback to where someone would be afraid to just push this on the American people, especially since we're going into the election cycle leading up to the elections. Does someone have the guts to put themselves out there as being one of the people that put this in place in a possible upcoming election? So my thoughts on that, we'll see what happens, but today is or was supposed to be the day.